I found a video from Booger Ray, and I think you guys gonna like this. Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, what's going on, Coach? This is Bernard Hackett. It is so funny how the boxing world is starting to wake up to the game that Bill been playing so long, and he's stuck looking for a fight.
Oh man, Bernard Hackett,
just-
what's going on, man? Hey, what's up, brother?
It's amazing how this world comes full circle. Just about a month and a half ago,
Yeah.
Bill was like, we don't reduce ourselves to fighting certain people. And we think we got more publicity, like I said, than Bill's mandatory fight. We the ones that told Bill, why not reach out to MVP Promotions and see if they want to do it? Why? Because a poll is actually putting on fights that financially is so big where he could cover what Devin wants. And like he said, we little. So we ain't gonna argue about what the numbers look like. We just want to fight Devin. But now he done backed himself in the corner to the point where he gonna be fighting Ronald McDonald, or he gonna be fighting Grimace, or he gonna be fighting Wendy from the food commercials, because ain't nobody else gonna be there for him to fight.
Man, you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been hearing that, man. The type of money that they want, no one is willing to pay them that kind of money that they want. Like the zone is done. Eddie Hearn definitely, he's done with it. Turk Al-Sheikh, from what Bill is saying, hey, look, man, the man we know he got money for certain fighters, but we ain't finna be paying you all this money. Like this is what I've been hearing from different places, from the top ranked side. I ain't saying no names, from the Matchroom side, from the PBC side. Like I had a lot of people call me, and they like, man, they feel like that they overvaluating themselves. Like, now we supposed to be getting big money, and he's not that. He's not that appealing like that.
I mean, the only fight that they want to even think about big money for is with him and Ryan. If Devin was this face of boxing like he thinks he is and his father thinks he is, then they would have took the situation where after $100,000 you get paid.
Yeah.
When you look at Canelo, when you look at Gervonta Davis, their checks coming in. Like I said before, even one of them could be fighting Jeffrey the Giraffe and they still gonna get their money. Devin needs a dance partner.
He do.
He needs a dance partner.
He do.
And I honestly, this is all jokes aside, I thought that Bill Haney had enough professional acumen about himself that he would have said, hey, my mandatory ain't gonna get me what I want. I got a young fighter that's making noise about us fighting, and it's catching wind. And I think Bill knows enough that boxing is just like pro football. They look at the different outlets that say who the top players to see who they're going to draft. We had more back and forth going about Jalil and Devin fighting than he had for his own mandatory fight.
Yeah.
I just
talking about Sandor Martin. Sandor Martin, yeah, when nobody talk about him.
Correct. And like I said, Bill had the opportunity. They opened the door. Like my son said when he talked to you, I watched that interview. He thought Bill and it was throwing a layup. The layup to get both people paid.
Yeah.
But we realized Bill didn't throw a layup. He just fumbled the ball out of bounds.
I mean, I don't know, man. Bill say so much stuff, man. Bill, 1 minute he over here, next minute he over there, next minute he deflected, next minute he filibustering. I don't even know.
He's
man.
the king of deflection. We know Bill is the king of deflection. As I call him, big ass pimp. He's the king of deflection, and by no means is he gonna let his bottom B get touched without getting the money that he thinks he deserves. But you've been on the block too long. Everybody done had it, so you got to reduce her price.
But that's the but that's the duty of a manager. He's the manager. He wants to get as much money as he can for his fighter. In this case, his fighter would be his son, right? That's his job, right?
Yeah, but at some point, when you see the stock isn't rising, and the other fights that are being put together are financially rising and stock fighting, you got to fight somebody that puts your stock back in play. And if I'm looking at it logically, even he said, I'm going to use his own words. Man, y'all not ranked. Y'all, they're high enough for us. But we were getting more energy for that fight. So if you can go to a purse bid for your mandatory, which it went to, and you wasn't going to get but a couple of 100,000 to $1 million, you could get more if you shop the fight your damn self. Like I said, Eddie a great businessman. Eddie don't care where Jalil fight as long as Eddie getting his cut of what he doing.
Yeah.
He should have went to MVP and said, hey, MVP, we got a named fighter that can put us in a good situation. And like he said, he should feel comfortable fighting Jalil. If he think that, then you get a quarter of what you wanted. And if you beat him, then guess what? That might put you back where you thought you could because you knocked off a young lion.
Yes, sir.
Look at the rest of the guys doing it. Javante Davis about to fight a young lion who actually is a champion but hasn't had that showcase piece yet. Shakur Stevenson about to fight a young lion. Once again, same situation. Good fighter, hasn't had the showcase piece. All of them are realizing when you want X amount of dollars, it's not going to always be the greatest fighter you can get, but it's the most intriguing fighter you can get that the fans will buy tickets for. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, that's all that matters.
Yeah, like Leonard Ellis say, it's about putting butts in seats.
That's all. It ain't about nothing else. If you watch NBA or NFL football or basketball, when they ain't got enough people, that's called a blackout. They go to another game.
Yeah.
He's about to start putting blackouts in boxing because they're going to go to another fight. He needs a dance partner right now. And once again, they can't say that we don't want to fight or we was clout chasing. We will still fight Devin right now. He said he's coming up to 47.
Yeah, but
nothing at 40.
but Devin Haney fans are going to say, look, man, your son is a prospect. You know, he don't bring nothing to the table. That doesn't make any sense. That's what they're going to say. You know, it doesn't make any sense right now.
So, anybody Devin chooses to fight that's not a big name, and the big names seem like to not be fooling with him. My son is a bigger name than anybody else he's going to grab that's not a big name. And Devin know that. His father know that. It's a big risk, but it's also the thing you need. I think the young man that's getting ready to fight Shakur, that's a big risk fight for Shakur.
Yeah.
Even though he's a young, talented fighter, but the boy can fight. It's a risk.
Yeah.
Shakur's taking the risk. And then, like I said, Javante Davis is going to fight Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach is a big risk, but he's taking it. These guys that are taking these big risks, they're the ones getting the big reward. It's like that veil that Devin and the rest of them had put over boxing, and the rest of them meaning a lot of other things that were going on over the years, that veil has been pulled away. Now the fans want to get their money's worth, either with the card or the fight.
Yeah,
you can't keep selling them undercard fights.
Yeah, it's a tough market over here in America right now.
Yeah, thank you. And the money being spread thin. If you're gonna put on 3 major fights by different promoters, you asking people to afford which one? They're not affording Devin Haney versus Joe Nobody when they could get they can get Tank Davis versus Roach. They can get Shakur versus Austin. I mean, those are your choices. You don't watch the worst 2 teams in the NFL play when the best 2 teams are on and they're available to watch as well.
I understand. All right, but listen, Bernard, man. Go ahead, brother. I'll let you wrap up.
Hey, hopefully Bill comes to his senses and pick up the phone and call Eddie because we'll fight him. We're not clout chasing. We will fight Devin, and I'm always gonna bet on the stoppage.
All right, shout out, man, Bernard, man. Thank you for calling the show, brother, man. I appreciate it. Hey, man, Bernard Hackett, man.
Keep that good show going, brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.